Open your head, take a glance. Don't be scared, I'm right here, even though.
Oh yeah, welcome back friends. This is Wingsrule, and yes, I am back with another video. I am still around, I am still doing things. Life, man, life happens. So we're looking to do some guild clash attacks. Yeah, I don't know, like guild clash has changed a little bit in the last few months. It used to be all about bombing, you know, taking off 400, 500 points off the stronghold and the keeps each attack, and then having somebody kill it off. It doesn't seem to be working out that way anymore. Let's check, make sure we got some spells. So today we're fighting Superevolution. They are the number 2 guild in the world. They got some pretty beast mode attackers and some pretty heavy duty bases. So currently their stronghold is 1. Maxed out base, some pretty maxed out heroes, and some pretty good evolution here. And enlightenment. As you can see, his Pangoli is definitely up for the challenge. He's got some good damage. A little bit shocked at some of his lack of enlightenment, but yeah, so that's, I mean, SE is no joke. So here's who we want to attack today. We're going to get into Jerry and most likely Will Raz. Jerry's a keep. So she's going to have some pretty big buffs on her base. She's got a really nasty Ambro. Good aids. See, her aids are pretty nasty. With the blockhead. And you know what? She also has this level 25 skill. She's got this really nice enlightenment enchantment. And the enlightenment damage. So she's going to definitely be a bit of a beast here, and a little bit more difficult to take down than most. As you can see, you know, in Lord's League, I presume Jerry's a girl. There's no, I think it would be named Jerry with a J if it was a man or a boy. So 20th in Lord's League, so definitely no joke. But this is going to be fun, so let's get right into it. Alright, so here we go. We're coming in on Jerry. Pretty nasty keep. Really strong defenses. Not running with the Wonton. I find that to be a little bit surprising, to be honest. Wonton is still, he's a team shutdown, right? He's going to shut down all these mercenaries. Mercenaries do a lot of damage. They really help the points rack up. That's especially why people are using the wizard spam. So that's pretty good damage on the Toxic Shaman already. He's almost dead coming over. He's in the Pangoli aid mode now. So we're doing okay. We're not losing a whole lot of HP here. We're going to throw down the second allied wins just to try and push through these heroes a little faster. Yeah, so there we go. Now we're trying to kill that. There you go. Okay, so Arcane Caster's dead. The only thing left now is the Ambro. And look at how fast she's shooting. Holy shit balls. So she's just annihilating my mercenaries. But she's now dead. Okay, so that Wrath just crushed her. Just smashed her face like Thor with his freaking hammer. So that's pretty good. Now we're gonna see we're gonna see just how much these structures are gonna take. Like, these are all pretty well all max defenses here. Plus they're getting an extra 6,000 HP bonus, and yeah, tower damage bonus is at 250%. So any time spent around a tower without a healer there, and these heroes are gonna die like 5-6 seconds. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be game over. So we're doing all right. We don't have a lot of mercenaries. All heroes are dead. Now this is a second hit. I didn't record my first hit on Jerry. It wasn't as good as this one seems to be going. I didn't have many mercs left. I think I may have screwed up a little bit with the skill usage there right at the start, and Ambro got a lot more damage in on me than typically, or than at least the last try. So yeah, I took her down for 33% on my first hits, and I'm going to rip at her again here, and it looks like I'm doing much better. That was only about 800 points my first shot. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. It's going well. You can see that I'm not using any other skills other than my two healers. Toxic's not just a healer. As you can see, he's doing like 37,000 damage, and close to the same on the heal side. So I'm using the Wrath now, the Wrath skill, because I want to take down the high HP structures. So he's going to spend his whole 10 seconds of his skill attacking a single structure. You can see that it's taking double damage there, 37,000 from Toxic, and then his own 45. So that's pretty solid damage trying to get through that town hall. Pushing through that is pretty essential. So yeah, I think I might have got 600 on my first hit. So this is 800. This is much better. Yeah, timing is everything there with the skills. I'm getting a lot of freaking spams. So there it is, 16,000 to 10,000. $16,000 to I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Yeah, we're losing bad. We're losing bad. There's no reason that we're in this position. I think it was 16,000 to 36,000 or something. So let's get in there and take a rip at Will Raz. This is a little bit later. This is a pretty successful attack, I think. So let's jump it right in there now and have a look. I'm doing the audio afterwards. I feel like inserting the audio during it takes away from the attack, it takes your focus away, it takes away from the videos and being able to actually do some explaining of what you're doing. So we're losing 44,000 to 20,000. That's not good news. At this point it was looking pretty bleak, considering the amount of people that we actually had attacked was so low. It would have been a real disappointment to go down there. As you can see, I went into attack without cooking some spells, so we had to push those babies through. Alright, so let's get in there now. We're gonna do some damage to Mr. Will Raz. Very high in the pecking order amongst the monsters here, so he's got a nice strong defense. Excuse me. So we're going to come in over here by the 11 o'clock hour here and hopefully take out the Wonton Divine, which is the Qigong. And there it is. During this attack, I actually didn't see the Qigong get executed, which really kind of cost me, because right now all my heroes will be on the board. The idea is to try and keep the heroes back a little bit until the Qigong Blast and the Sucker Punch, so that you can try to conserve some of the mercenaries to do some extra damage to the base. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just dragging this out. because yeah, I didn't recognize that Qigong had happened so quickly. So here I am letting them friggin' all walk away, expecting that Qigong was still hiding inside that wonton. So anyway, so here we come. We're gonna just execute the chariot skill right away. And divine right off the bat, get everybody going again. We're going to throw down that toxic shaman soul taker here because they're all kind of bunched together. So if we can pick up a couple of those extra heroes as the puppets with the level 30 skill, we're getting some pretty good kickback here as far as damage reduction for the puppets. And also, not just the damage reduction for the puppets, but the damage boost to the Toxic Shaman. We'll actually review that after this. Maybe get into his skill a little more in another video. But so I'm getting spammed on the Wii Gamers. It seems to happen all the time. But yeah, so it's a pretty good entry. We picked up the Panda Puppet, Ambro, and Toxic, and Arcane Caster's dead, as you can see. Nothing left on the backside of the base except for the guild bot. So there goes the rest of the revived mercenaries from Rene Ven's Divine. So we got some warriors working on the left, and warriors? I don't know. It's executioners over there. They got a pretty high attack, but they attack like Great Sage, slowly, you know. Freaking, you know, quarter mile a minute. So it's pretty sad. I mean, they've got a pretty good high ATK and a high HP, but yeah, they're just not attacking at a very high rate. So we're gonna keep up here now with mainly Abyss and Toxic for now. Actually, I think I can probably get away without using Abyss. No, that's not. No. We're going to keep the Allied Winds on the center. We'll keep Abyss alive running around this side here. He's kind of all alone. He's still healing Great Sage, so that's good. He's actually healing a couple of those heroes. To be honest, that's kind of a little bit out of his range, but okay, I'll take it. So we're going to drop that last Allied Winds on them as they get right into this Town Hall. Try and push through that pretty quickly, that high HP structure. Kind of missed the Great Sage on that one and those mercenaries on the 9 o'clock side of the Town Hall. But all in all, on the fly, you're doing hits. You do your best, you know what I mean? That Allied Winds could have been a little better, but what's the difference, you know? We got them over half done. We got a little over a minute left, and again we're gonna use the Wrath skill here to help push through that Town Hall because of that constant damage that he delivers with that skill over the course of the duration of the skill. So that's 10 seconds that his skill is activating on that Town Hall, and he's actually attacking it as well. So the skill and the attack buff. I find it to be pretty solid to use that on the right when you get into that core with him. Get it on a structure with high HP, like these Reapers, man. I mean, the HP on them is ridiculous. This buff that they put in on the update before the last really made them hard to take down, man. Like, Jesus. So, yeah, the disappointing start because of, you know, the workday and people being able to get away to do their hits. Kind of left a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth, you know what I mean? But it also gave us all a chance to try and work together and see what we can drum up as far as at least giving it a shot. I think they were probably feeling pretty comfortable with this lead, so and why not? I mean, they're up by 24K, I think. 44,000 to 20,000, so yeah, they were up by over double our points. And yeah, they had wiped out our whole center, so This is looking like a really nice battle. We're getting some pretty good damage in here. We're over 1,000 points. We're pushing into the 1,100 point range, which is pretty solid. I would have liked being able to one-shot him. I think maybe another month or so, I'll have my mercenaries up, or my aides up enough that we're going to be able to go to work and maybe clear a base like that in one shot. As you can see, the independent damage versus heroes is pretty minimal. Great Sage did the most damage for me, so that's unusual. But so yeah, you can see 44,000. We're catching up now to 23,000.
Open your head, take a glass. Don't be scared.